Frisbee Rob is in studio, and he's doing a bit of a Saskatchewan residency, traveling across Saskatchewan this week, visiting multiple schools, talking to children about accomplishing their goals and getting off of those screens. Good morning and welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So you are you have won 6 Guinness Book of World Records for multiple different Frisbee throws, and traveling across Saskatchewan this week. Let's start by tell us a little bit about those records you hold.
Yeah, I mean, the one I'm most proud of is for the longest throw to a dog. It's about 1.5 football fields. I also have a couple of records, very Canadian-like. I have a couple of records on ice skates where I throw the Frisbee, skate, and then catch my own throw.
That's really interesting. So you're currently living in Calgary, but you're out here in Saskatchewan. What are you talking to kids about?
Yeah, the main goal this week is to introduce them, show them what's possible with Frisbee, maybe get them start a Frisbee club at their school. But the overlying message is all about setting better limits on screen time, not being afraid to fail, knowing that failing is okay, but not trying, at least try. And that's really the goal with Frisbee, to try and reinforce that message.
And now we were just talking off camera about, there's multiple apps that kids can get sucked into, YouTube. Kids want to watch kids playing with toys on videos, and they're not playing with toys themselves.
No, and there was actually the earlier story about the dating apps. And so it's not just something that kids struggle with, it's adults struggle with. And a lot of times kids are doing it because they see their parents doing it. So it's something that we can set better limits, just like we shouldn't text and throw Frisbees, text and drive. So I'm trying to challenge them to set better limits at home. So the 3 big things are no screens in the bedroom, at the dinner table, and an hour before bed. And if we can all do that, it'll help our sleep, it'll help our relationships with our friends and family, give us more time to do the things we want to do. Because if we're on YouTube for a bit, Netflix for a bit, Disney Plus for a bit, all of a sudden at the end of the day, we don't have time to actually go do whatever we love to do, whatever our hobby or passion is.
And we were talking about, trying to find that thing, whatever it is, whether it be Frisbee or dance or painting, something to get you into it and not to be scared to fail.
Yeah, and I actually didn't start playing Frisbee till after high school. So I'm glad I didn't start Frisbee when I was younger, because I probably would have quit when I was younger. We're seeing a lot of kids start playing soccer when they're really young. They quit when they're 12 or 13 years old. And so a lot of it is just letting them play, getting back to that idea of play, not super structured and, teams and cuts and tryouts and all these things. Just have fun being a kid and playing again. And like you said, they're watching, Ryan's Toys, where he makes millions of dollars a year. And some parents think their kids could do that. So just let them just be kids again and play. And there's just so much that we can watch, that we can do. And it's hard to put the screens away, and that's why we should be doing it, because it is hard.
And same goes for adults as well. You could be getting into finding something new, get you off the screen, get you outdoors, socializing with other people.
Yeah, just reminders. And the nice thing being in the school is I have their attention. Everything's totally interrupted. And I was actually in Cut Knife on Monday with some high school students, and I asked them to put their phones on the stage, and that was really hard for them to do. I was there, 45 minutes doing Frisbee, and their phones are away on the stage, but it was actually really good for them to know that they could put it away and they could actually be present, have some fun, play some games. And it was okay. Their phone was okay being away from them.
Well, thanks so much for sharing all that information with us, Rob. Unfortunately, we are out of time right now. I know you're headed to Moose Jaw later this afternoon, later today, and then you're going to also be, where's the other 2 schools you're going to?
In Canaston and North Battleford.
Perfect. So that is later in the week. So if you are watching, do make sure that you go to class that day to see Frisbee Rob. All his details are up on your screen. You can catch him on his socials as well as on his website. Thanks so much for coming in.